Mike again. I was going to do a quick battle report, my first one, so bear with me. Here's Don, he's a friend of mine, and he's going to be playing me. We are playing the Relic and Big Guns Never Tire, Bay Open area. Here's the Relic. We've got an objective, got another objective over here, and one back here. Don got to deploy first, and he can tell you about that.
Alright, so what I have here are 3 battle wagons, all of which have def rolla, red paint job, and extra armor, or armor plates, whatever you want to call it. These 2 battle wagons that are actually carrying troops have 2 big shooters on the front, and this battle wagon that is completely empty has 4 big shooters. Aside from that, inside I have Gazgul Raka with 9 Meganobs in his transport, and a regular war boss with mega armor with another 9 Meganobs in his. I also have in reserves 2 Daka Jets with extra super shooter and Ace Fighter.
Okay, guys, for my list, what I am bringing is, you've seen this before, it's the landing platform with the 3 broadsides, and we've got the commander with the bells and whistle, twin linking everything in Norse cover. 2 riptides. I've got a small squad of fusion blaster guys up here in the front, a small squad here. I'm going to proxy this as the Forge World model, the Arvana battle suit, and a small squad here. I have some crew in reserves and a small squad in reserves. We're about ready to start first turn. Where we're at, pretty much quick first turn. He went ahead and moved 13 inches with the red paint job and flatted out to be in my face. So we will see how this turns out. Okay, guys, we're at the top or bottom of turn 1. I was able with these guys. They had split fire. I was able to blow up this one, and this guy, this one, Riptide, blow up this one. Then I was able to, he went to ground on this with the wounds from this Riptide over here. He went ahead and fired at them. He went ahead and went to ground. And
alrighty, so we started off firing this with its, I call it the WA, so it shot 18 super shooter shots at this squad over here, destroyed 3 of the drones and put a wound on the broadside. Because of the WA, it made these guys fearless, so they got back up off the ground, and they unloaded into this 3-man squad, killing 2 of them, putting 1 wound on the last guy, and luckily he stayed. Then these guys all shot at that Riptide. Were lucky enough to put through 1 wound before they went through it. This battle wagon decided to tank shock the fireworks and the ethereal back there. Only killed 1 with the actual tank shock and killed another 2 with its snap firing big shooter rounds, which luckily made them roll a panic test and they ran off the board. So that's that turn. Alrighty, so we start off the assault phase with me multi-charging into the squad of crisis suits and the Riptide over here. I successfully made it to the crisis suit, but I failed my charge even with the WA reroll to get to these guys. Then I charged these fellows over here into the Riptide and the broadside. Luckily, I made that charge. I rolled an 11 on 3 dice, dropping the highest, and completely wiped out the Riptide and the whole broadside unit. The commander refused a challenge from my war boss, and now he's running away. Probably going to make his leadership next turn and come back, but we'll see how that goes. And over here, just this 1 crisis suit against a whole bunch of Meganobs. It wasn't pretty.
Hey, bottom of turn 2. Are we at 2 or 3? We're at 2?
2, yes.
2. These guys came in, joined the commander. He was able to stick. These guys went ahead and fired, and he had to take how many?
20 or 32.
32 saves and only lost 1 guy. And this guy shot as well into this squad. He really is making some hot saves today. So I am backed up into a corner, and we'll see if these Meganobs can take me over.
Alright, so what happened here was, starting off with the shooting phase, I went over here, blew these guys away. He went to grounds, luckily saved 1 guy. Then I shot a few guys after moving this battle wagon forward, killed off a few fire warriors, and my 1 lone war boss over here shot down, took out another one. These Meganobs tried to charge before he did. They failed their charge, but they soaked up an Overwatch. And he hopped down, ate a whole bunch of fireworks, and made the commander run off the board. And then these guys tried to charge, but they failed horribly by 1 inch. But we'll see how it goes. He has 2 Riptides, fireworks, and he still has group with come in.
We are at the bottom of 3. Once again, the Orc Meganobs are tearing me apart. Fired at them. He had to take another 16 saves and lost maybe two out of this squad. And Gazgul took 1, and I think he lost 1 more. Thrust moved back a little bit farther, but it is not looking good for me. All right.
Alrighty. So we started by moving these guys up, and these guys regrouped, walked back over to the relic, went to mine again. The Battle Wagon ran over here and mobilized itself on that piece of terrain with double 1s. Then this guy shot up at that guy, did nothing, walked over into close combat, did 1 wound, made the Riptide roll boxcars and run off the table. These guys shot up this Riptide right here, did 1 wound, and failed their charge on him. Gazgul shot over here, killed 1 guy. They made the leader test to stay. And then Gazgul charged with his 1 remaining wound, and they did 1 wound, and I rolled a 1, so he fell over to Overwatch. You'll get your attacks first?
I will get my attacks first, but as you can see, I'm not doing well. We're going to have the Meganobs going in. Hey, he is regrouping after taking on those Kroot. I didn't think the Meganobs would be able to take them on, but they were able to do it. I think we're probably going to call the game at this point. I just got my lone Riptide over here. This because as a troop choice, and then this is a troop choice as well. They have the relic. I have no way of stopping that from happening. It was a good game, Don. What do you think you did well?
I did a good job getting across the board and just trying to multi charge and get all your stuff locked in combat and making them fall over to power page.
Yeah, I think next time I'd move a little, if I'm going to play against them, move a little farther back, try to pen them back and focus on one squad. Really was able to just walk over me. I needed, there were some good saves. He was able to make some good saves, so the Tau go down.